Let your power fall when your name is called and prove the doubt is wrong. You're still mighty and strong. Now fight this battle for me.
Okay, memories of the band. If I can take a moment just to talk about the band, which consisted of my siblings. Um, I was actually the first lead guitar player um, out there, and my brother Dale, he was the main steel player. Now, understand, I did start playing the steel, but I didn't play it during services. I generally played. They called me on program, put me on program. I played the steel, but my brother was the main steel player, and my sister Fran, she started out on the drums. So the three of us, we had it. We had a lock, man, that was out of this world. It's amazing how families, and one thing I always say with us, um, we can play and never look at each other and never miss a turn. I mean, we can make something up on the spot just because we have that lock as a family. But yeah, so Fran was the first drummer, and then when Fran became interested in the steel, uh, Dale moved to the drums, and after that, every now oh then okay, I know what happened. After he got off the drums, he went to the bass. He played the bass, and I was on the lead. Fran was on the steel, and Tressa would fill in when she wasn't singing. She would fill in playing the drums as well. But my nephew Eugene, he became the next main drummer. So we had a full band. My brother Edwin as well. He would sometimes, when he was in town, he would play the bass. Well, growing up, he was still in town because he was a professional student. But but he played the bass and or the sax every now and then. He may even throw him with the sax. So that gave my mother a break. She eventually just gave up on the piano, and not gave up completely, but she just let us take in my mother then became our band director. She would sing and then come over, in her little cute way. She's clapping her hands and throwing up, first change, second change, third change, first change. She became our director, and we went through a lot of drummers because then my brother had a son, Dale Grace the second, and he became a drummer. And after him, I don't. I think he may have been the last of the drummers that we had. But the band, I promise you, you could almost sing any song outside the box, and we would catch it. That's how locked we were as a band. And I appreciate again my grandfather because after he, you know, my brother took over the steel. My grandfather was our biggest cheerleader. He'd be behind us yelling and screaming. He would be yelling and screaming at us. And that's my memory of the band. We were actually it was me, my brother Dale, my sister Fran. We were the first generation of the stringed instruments out at Stateline. Yeah, we were the first gen, and I didn't really, it's interesting to think about that, but because actually, what would happen, we would have from the sister church in Toledo, they would come when we would have our different services, and they would play the music. They would even bring their drums, they would bring their guitars, they would play the music. Um, but thankfully, again, my grandmother gave us the opportunity. She prayed for us, gave us the opportunity, and we could hold it down on our own. We didn't have to have musicians from other places come and play for our special services. We could hold it down ourselves, and I'm very grateful for that.